guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great Monday so far. I'm really excited about this video because it's something I'm very passionate about, both remake and Christmas. I really love to give gifts, and as you know, it may not be that sustainable in every way, but I do think there are so many different ways you can make it more sustainable, and that's what I want to inspire you to do. Because really, a good gift is something that will come to great joy, and I think that's really a sustainable option. Either give one thing that will actually come to good use, or give something edible, give an experience. There are so many different things you can give that are actually quite sustainable. So if you haven't, go and get some tea or coffee and hit thumbs up if you're excited about this video where we will talk about sustainable gift wrapping. I actually love fall, both for the comfy clothing and for the tea. And I also love that it's getting closer to December. I know a lot of people actually don't like November, but I really do. I think it's a really nice month to just slow things down before Christmas preparations and just not have that much planned. Of course, we have had colds and stuff, and it's probably going to continue until March since I have children. But otherwise I just think it's really nice. I'm trying to make the best of it. Just, you know, do it yourself, tea, cozy stuff. But anyway, in today's video I'm going to talk about sustainable gift wrapping. And I want to show you some different packaging I've been doing, some different gifts. But I also want to talk to you about it more in general. If you want to see the step-by-step guides, go to my blog, tesswaltenberg.se. You can translate it in Google Translate if you want to. And the entire idea of this is not to tell you to do exactly how I've done it with the exact same things, but more to give you ideas on how to reuse things that you already have. I've been using silk papers, ribbons that I've had lying around. I've also used shoe boxes, some small rough paper packaging. You can just use different types of things. I also have some gifts that I've wrapped with plant-based ribbons. So here I've used a brown paper that I got in some random packaging a while ago. I've used plant-based ribbon that is plant-based ribbon. It is plant-based, it's cotton. Plant-dyed ribbon, that was right. We had a plant dye workshop at Malmöfestivalen this summer, and we made these ribbons from reused materials. We just ripped it apart, and one thing I think is really great if you want to use a lot of upcycling and reuse techniques when you gift wrap is to actually make use of the idea that it looks vintage. Make it look a little rough. I really like gift wrapping paper that is a little bit what do you say, like wrinkled, and just actually make the most of that. And also with plant dye, it gives a really nice vintage color, and you can use that style to create these raw edges and just make the most of it. But here I've also added a simple black string to create some kind of contrast, and I actually think it's really nice. I've also wrapped a game for my children. It's in a round metal box. And I think sometimes round packaging can be really difficult to make pretty because, as you probably know, if it's boxy, it's so much easier. But I think I managed quite well, and that's also the thing about making it look a little bit rough and put some decor on it. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I've added some dried orange, and I think that's a nice touch too, to create to have natural materials to decorate your packaging. Gift wrapping, packaging, gift wrapping. I also have this where I've used white silk paper, and it's also a little bit wrinkled since it's been reused before. And I have a simple ribbon, and I have some dried rowan berries. So you don't need to use fresh material. You can use dried branches or whatever you can find. Even dried flowers if you have that. And here's a gift that is entirely wrapped in fabric. This is a smaller tablecloth. I've forgotten the name. In Swedish we call it löpare. But yeah, and I've been inspired by this Japanese technique where they wrap things in scarves and other types of fabric. But I also want to say that you don't have to do it perfectly. You don't have to be an expert in different wrapping techniques to be able to do it. This is not that perfect in the back, but I actually don't think the person who's going to get this will mind. And here's also plant dye ribbon. And these two are plant dye with avocado, and you can see my other videos when it comes to avocado dye if you want to be inspired. I also recommend people who want to get started with plant dye to dye things that will not be washed, so ribbons is a great place to start. But like I told you, I don't just want to show you what I've done. I want to talk to you a little bit in general about what you can save up over the year so that you actually have stuff at home when you want to wrap something in a more sustainable way. I've saved a lot of silk paper or different types of gift wrapping paper. I've saved different pieces of it so I don't have to waste a lot when I cut it. I've saved some ribbons. You can usually find cheap, nice ribbons secondhand if you go to the parts of the store where they have needles and fabrics and maybe even sewing machines and that kind of stuff. You can even use yarn instead of a regular ribbon. I also saved like even old tea bags. This is from Java here in Lund. And you can use that to make paper decorations. If you have some beads at home, you can tie that to the string to make it look really nice, or you can use natural material, like I said. So my best advice to you may be a little bit too late now, but not really, is to try to start saving up material that you can use. Save up some old fabrics that you can use to wrap your gifts, or some ribbons, or some other nice things that you like. You can also save up different types of bags. That's usually a nice way to wrap it. I've saved small paper bags, a little bit bigger paper bags, and then you can use silk paper inside or put some kind of decoration on it to make a simple but nice looking gift. I actually really like these brown bags. I think they can be made into something very cute. Yeah, that was pretty much what I wanted to say. And if you want more inspiration, of course, go to my blog. And of course, hit thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. I would really love to know if you have any thoughts around how to create more sustainable Christmas gifts. Now I can't say it properly. If you have any ideas around sustainable Christmas gifts, if you have any questions, just drop it down in the comment section and I'll talk to you more soon. Bye, have a nice day.